Hello and welcome to the Boney Life, where we make the kitchen and the garden quick and easy while we add a little dash of life into the mix. Today is very special. We have a special guest with me, and it is none other than the Boney wife.
Hi, everybody.
So, tell them a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I grew up in Waco, born and raised in Waco. I graduated from Waco High School and then went to TCU, got a bachelor's degree in social work, lived in DFW for a few years, met this guy.
Pretty awesome.
And now we moved back here 5 years ago. Now I am a nanny, which I was a nanny in Dallas. So I continue to be a nanny, and I also sell prenatal funerals. So if you're pre-plan your funeral, I'm your gal.
Awesome. What about your hobbies?
Oh yes, sorry, forgot my hobbies. Currently are Orange Theory Fitness. I'm very into that. It has changed my life tremendously, and typical girl things. I love shopping, out with my kids, fun adventures with them, and our dogs.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the show.
Thanks
Looks
for
like
having
you
me.
already have a shout out. Old Russell is over there saying go frogs.
Hey,
Sick and
RJ.
bears. But anyway, let's go into this week's topic, and it is about ground turkey. I know we love ground turkey as a substitute for a lot of foods, but there is a little bit of controversy, so we're going to go into an article that is going to dive right in on which is actually healthier, ground turkey or ground beef. What do you think?
I've always thought ground turkey for sure.
Okay, for sure. All right.
But now I'm second guessing myself.
Well,
since we're having this segment.
Well, maybe. Let's dive right into it. So we have an article from livestrong.com from Melody Ann, and it's titled, "Which is better for you, ground turkey or ground beef?" All right. When it comes to blood cholesterol and heart health, you need to pick out the very leanest meats. Too much cholesterol, saturated fat, and sodium in your diet can greatly affect your risk of cardiovascular disease. When you compare ground turkey with its beef counterpart, they're relatively even. But ground turkey comes in fat-free versions that could be the best option for your heart. So, it's important to read the labels. We're going to dive a little more into this. The first being tracking your cholesterol. It's important to have no more than 300 milligrams of cholesterol in your daily diet to keep your heart healthy. Ground turkey is slightly higher in cholesterol than ground beef. You'll get 105 milligrams of cholesterol from a 3.5 ounce broiled 85% lean ground beef turkey patty. The same serving of a ground beef patty at the same size at 85% lean is only 90 milligrams of cholesterol. Even if you have the leaner ground turkey, the 93% lean variety, the cholesterol content doesn't change. But if you opt for the leaner beef labeled at 95%, you'll cut your cholesterol down to 75 milligrams per 3.5 ounce patty.
Interesting.
Very. Now for the saturated fat details. Saturated fat shouldn't make up more than 10% of your total caloric intake, 200 calories, or 22 grams maximum for a 2,000 calorie diet. You won't usually get quite as much saturated fat from ground turkey as it compares to its beef counterpart. That 3.5 ounce, 35% lean grilled ground beef patty gives you a little more than 4 grams of saturated fat, and a beef burger at the same size gives a leanness of nearly 6 grams. Having broiled a 93% lean turkey patty weighing 3.5 ounces cuts your saturated fat intake down to less than 3 grams. 95% lean ground beef patties have about the same. Now for sodium.
So cholesterol is definitely a little bit higher in turkey.
A little bit higher in 85 and 93% turkey, but there'll be more to that later. Sodium concerns. You'll typically get a bit more sodium from your ground turkey than ground beef. A 3.5 ounce grilled ground turkey patty contains 80 to 90 milligrams of sodium. Both the 85% lean and the 93% lean varieties, similar ground beef patties, have roughly 65 to 72 milligrams. Because you can have up to 2,300 milligrams a day, even if you have a ground turkey burger, you'll get less than 4% of your daily allowance. So, sodium. Now we get down into the leanest varieties, and that is on the turkey side. If you're already at risk for developing heart disease, a fat-free ground turkey might be your best option. This type of ground turkey is derived from the very lean cuts of the bird, and although it still has some unhealthy components, it is very minimal amounts. One 3.5 ounce cooked ground turkey patty has just 65 milligrams of cholesterol and a minimal 0.7 grams of saturated fat and less than 60 milligrams of sodium. So, long story short, make sure when you're reading your labels, just don't grab your ground turkey. You have to make sure that it's a 99 to 100% lean turkey to get the maximum health benefits. If you're just grabbing ground turkey and thinking that you're making some nice healthy turkey burgers, you might be in for a rude awakening when you step on the scale next. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. I always look for extra lean in my ground beef and my ground turkey. You know what we typically get for...
Actually, funny you ask that. I actually have the...
Oh, yeah. What we use tonight.
For our turkey tacos.
99% lean, so
99%,
that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Jeannie O's ground turkey breast. 99% lean, 1% fat. And yeah, we're making turkey tacos tonight, and this is what is in it. So we're reading the back of the label.
For 4 ounces.
For 4 ounces, so more than the 3.5 that was in the article. You're looking at 0.5 saturated fats, 55 milligrams of cholesterol, and sodium is at 70 milligrams. So,
and protein is 26 grams, which is huge.
Protein
and
pack.
I count calories to be able to lose weight or contain my weight, and so 120 with 4 ounces. That's really great. I can double that up, have 8 ounces for only $2.40.
Whoa.
Plus some other things. So that really is a good way to go.
Hashtag not an ad. Sarah's up there.
True.
Yeah, hashtag not an ad. We're definitely not getting paid by Jeannie O.
I wish we were.
Be a lot cooler if we were.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that's our topic of the day. We're going to dive into some cooking options that you may be able to substitute turkey instead of a fattier beef for. So let's go down the list. First one is turkey sloppy joes. You like sloppy joes?
I do, but you don't. So I don't make them.
I like them every once in a while.
A lot?
She made them. She didn't make turkey. She didn't make the turkey.
No,
she didn't make the healthy.
Yeah.
We use that beef.
Yeah.
Where's the beef? Slow cooker turkey loaf. I don't know about that.
I don't know about a turkey loaf.
We're just going to keep on scrolling.
We had an old aunt that used to make a ham loaf, and nobody liked that. So I imagine that turkey loaf.
We're going to keep on scrolling then. Soft chicken tacos.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're doing turkey tacos tonight, so there you go. Then, obviously, your turkey veggie burger. So it says, satisfy the burger hounds in your house with this burger recipe. Big on taste and not on fat.
I've made turkey burgers, not.
Yeah, we made them. We made them
veggie.
before. Yeah, we made them before. Not too shabby. Caribbean mango chicken burgers. So that's just kicking it up another notch. You want to get a little crazy? Add a lot of combination of flavors. You go that route. Ooh, here we go. Easy turkey enchilada skillet.
Nice Mexican. Cindy Boney, turkey tetrazzini.
Ooh,
I like it.
Sounds fancy.
It does sound fancy.
All right, then we got your old school Italian meatballs.
I love those.
Turkey. Yeah. Ooh, slow cook chicken gyros. I love gyros. So yeah, that may be a good little option there. Little Greek style yummies without the guilt of putting this healthier gyro recipe on the menu. Okay. Gyro. Slow cooker stuffed cabbage rolls. All right, this is we'll read it out. Lean ground turkey makes this delicious alternative to traditional cabbage roll recipes. It offers fewer than 220 calories in each 2-roll serving. Yeah.
My favorite, slow cooker cheesy spaghetti with homemade sausage. It's a super tasty alternative to regular old spaghetti and meatballs because the sausage is made from lean ground turkey.
Who knew?
Good.
All right, so that gives us into our segue of what's for dinner. We kind of spoiled it already, but what is for dinner tonight?
Well, today's Taco Tuesday, so I opted for tacos. I didn't buy the shells. We usually use chips. We like a black bean chip called Bonitos. And then lettuce as well is a good alternative.
Tomatoes,
a little light sour cream.
a few tomatoes from the garden.
Yeah.
We'll dice up. Yeah, we got our first couple of harvests from the garden. We got a couple tomatoes and cucumbers. So it's starting to cucumbers are taking off.
It's big. It's about this big.
I just have a lot of female flowers, not a lot of male flowers, but it's right around the time where that starts to take off. So
there's male and female.
Oh yeah. That's how you get the cucumber.
Are you serious?
100%. Sounds like that's gonna be a future episode. All right, moving right along. So we've gone over the whole recipe.
Okay. So I use this time I used a pre-made taco seasoning package. Typically, I make my own because it, making your own, it doesn't include preservatives. Words on the back of the package that you what they are and can't pronounce. But this time I did use just an HEB brand, low sodium taco seasoning. I put it in with the meat, a little water, let it simmer. It's good to go. It took like 7 minutes. And I made some queso as well. It's just a very small thing of Velveeta with a can of Rotel. And then that's
there you go.
Total of maybe 12 minutes.
Taco Tuesday in the house.
Yeah.
All right. So moving right along, we'll do a recap of last weekend because it was jam-packed. We obviously went to Stubbs on Friday night, saw Jimmy Eat World. She had to come all the way down for Dallas, but she caught the second half of the show, which is all like the...
It was the two songs that I knew.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a great concert. Had a blast. The next day we went out to Dripping Spring, Texas, and went to a bunch of different places. We went to Jester King Brewery, picked up some rare brews, and had some of their. It's a really cool spot. It's kind of like a farmhouse feel to it. Had a blast out there, and then we went to Pious Pizza Shop and had some really really tasty pizzas. Kind of brick oven style pizzas, artisan pizzas. It was fabulous.
For breakfast though, we went to the Pious breakfast shop. I don't know. It was kind of to the
right
side
next
of
door.
it. Yeah, they do go hand in hand, and they were really good. I had a chocolate croissant, and he had I don't know what it was called.
I had a pecan caramel. Awesome. It was great. It was really good.
And also, I had a sparkling water that was made from rainwater, which was really cool. I tried to track down some to bring home, but he only serves it at certain restaurants.
Hasn't been a lot of rain lately. So, and then we went to a few nurseries around the area and kind of got some inspiration from we're thinking about in the fall redoing our front yard. And Ponyfoot was basically like a carpet of plant. It was nice undergrowth, and it was kind of silver and sheen. It was really soft. It was like a carpet. It was like a shag.
It was really soft. They had it in planters, and so it would fall down on the outskirts of the planter, and then have something tall on the inside of the planter. So it was.
But they also had it as ground cover as well.
They did have it as ground cover as well.
So
we may have some Ponyfoot.
So anyway, we were killing time because we were waiting for.
Oh wait, we didn't tell.
We were killing time.
Yes,
I was on the phone during work, and Abigail took us for a detour. And what happened?
We ran into Kyle Chandler, the actor.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites. He's on Bloodline. He was the football coach on Friday Night Lights, and a few others that everyone knows. Awesome guy. And I knew he's from Dripping Springs, being a huge fan of his church. And so I decided to be a stalker and look up his address and give it a whirl. It turned out that it was his actual address. He was outside. And the street kind of came to a T, and his house was right here, and he was on his little gator right here, checking the mail, eating an apple.
We're kind of at the point where you either live there or you're lost or you're a stalker. Yeah. And he was nice though. I looked up. I was on the phone with an account, and I'm like, why are we taking all these country roads? Because there's really only one main road, and then you kind of know where you're going from there. And he gave us a little peace sign and. Waved at us. Yeah.
He waved at us, and
we abruptly turned around and
got
scurried out of there.
I love celebrities. I'm a huge celebrity fan, but I don't like bothering them.
Oh.
I just like to wave and look at them from afar. So
I'm sure he appreciates that.
yeah, it was an awesome day. Also, Sarah Todd loves pious. That was our first time. It was awesome. We'll definitely be going back. And one thing that we haven't talked about that I got at Pius was a chocolate chip cookie.
Oh,
and it is called the Big as Your Face chocolate chip cookie.
We measured.
And it literally was this big. And it was thin, though. It was delicious.
I didn't get any.
No,
so,
he didn't.
So maybe next time. Maybe next time.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went out to
the Renegade Craft Fair.
No, I was gonna go with the cidery.
Oh, yeah, the cidery.
Argus. Yes, did a flight out there, but yeah, go with the.
So after Argus, we went into town. One of my brother's best friends, and just lifelong family friend's wife, is making jewelry, and she was at a craft fair called the Renegade Craft Show. And I really wanted to go, and so we went, and it was neat. It was inside a big building with all the doors open, though, so it was outside kind of, and it was all women entrepreneurs that made really cool stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. I did a flight of hot sauces.
Yes.
And I took it like a champ. And I guess I passed the first 6 levels, and they're like, do you want to try our crazy, crazy scorpion ghost pepper concoction? And I said,
with no chaser.
No chaser.
No water.
Did it. They were like waiting for me to like break. And I didn't.
Break a sweat.
I did afterwards, luckily. But I waited there for like 5 minutes to try to give them their glory. But I mean, it was also hot. It was kind of outside, but not really.
It was hot.
It wasn't cool. It was like 90 degrees, so that didn't help the perspiration levels either. So, but there was a lot of great hot sauces. I don't remember what it was called. But
we did get some cards to bring home. We didn't buy any, but
no, maybe later. So yeah. So on to this week. It's Memorial Day weekend. I completely forgot that it was already Memorial Day weekend. This month has flown by.
June is next week.
It's crazy.
Can you believe it?
It's crazy. So, don't really have anything scheduled, really. I'm probably going to barbecue maybe some ribs. How you want one of them ribs? Some chicken?
Been wanting to grill some chicken for a long time. And maybe some corn.
Maybe, yeah. I'm growing corn. Not ready yet, though. Yeah. But, yeah, we probably pick up some corn. And then a lot of sports going on, so I'm probably going to watch, like, the Indy 500.
Game 4 tonight, right?
Game 4, the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
They'll probably be at Game 5. They're probably going to go to 6 and 7 over there.
I don't keep track. I
on
just
the East.
overheard them.
So basically, sports. UEFA. I'm probably going to watch the finals of that. Liverpool is in there.
Soccer.
Yeah. So anyway, and also probably catching up on some videos as well. So I'm a little backtracked on those. Life is getting back to normal. It was really crazy the first half of the month. That's probably why it feels like it's flown by for me. I had 2 stores open up. Have probably 2 stores open up in the past 7 years, and they both opened up this month. So everything's getting a little bit back to normal. But anyway, unless you have anything this weekend, do you have anything I don't know about yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
You know what I get myself into.
Yeah, that's
true.
You
never know.
Yeah, I'm always the last to know. But anyway, so that's all we have for today. After we open up to Q&As to the chat, if y'all have anything that is boggling your mind or you want to share with the class, go ahead and...
Yeah, anybody have any questions about us or me or him or what we do around here? Also, shout out to Bridget in Dallas, one of our good friends. She's tuning in tonight, and our awesome cousin, Sarah and Roger. We love them so much, and their daughter, Emily. He thinks she hung the moon, which she did. Adorable. We love her.
A little bit. My mother's always attending.
Yep. Yeah. Russell Jones. Thank you. Cindy Boney.
Abigail's discovered the chat.
Hashtag Abigail. I love it. Hashtag the Boney wife, Cindy.
Yeah, you gotta get the right hashtag or else we won't be trending.
All right.
Well, appreciate everyone for tuning in. Again, if y'all have any recipes or any topics that you'd like to see in the future that maybe you're just not able to think of right now, you can email those to theboneylife@gmail.com. And until next time, plan to make something and make it amazing.